This year, I moved from Kansas City to Tucson and started a whole new life. I came to the U of A and joined the Biodiversity Project as an intern my second semester freshman year, and it has changed the way I look at the world around me. The biodiversity internship has allowed me to learn so much about my new home, the Sonoran Desert. I started my journey through this program by hearing these astounding stats regarding the underrepresentation of women and people of color across all STEM fields, and learning about this lack of diversity was concerning. Along with the workplace definition of diversity, I learned about biodiversity and how it is so important to have a wide variety of life forms within an ecosystem in order to remain stable and healthy. This was demonstrated to me when I went to Saguaro National Park and was able to experience the desert firsthand. There, I went on an educational night hike where I realized my passion for maintaining this beautiful and complex ecosystem. Hiking through rugged terrain where humans aren't typically allowed was breathtaking. This was the first time I saw the desert through the lens of an environmentalist. I saw this magnificent place that was untouched by humans who inherently threaten the health and stability of ecosystems around the world. And I had a troubling realization. There are few places left on this earth that have escaped the detriment of human-induced problems. This program showed me the extent of the damage to our ever-so-sacred biodiversity that we all need to survive. However, it also gave me a chance to stand up against a lack of diversity through outreach education in the Tucson area. My co-intern Kelly and I were paired up with 9th graders at Tucson High, which has a large percentage of minority students who are statistically underrepresented across all STEM fields. We educated our students about Sonoran Desert pollination and its importance to biodiversity in the world around them through a series of place-based, culturally relevant, and hands-on lesson plans. We had a hard time engaging these 9th graders at first, but we realized that these students were more interested when we taught them about how biodiversity in the desert directly affects them, the foods they eat, and how their future depends on having stable, diverse ecosystems. Near the end of the semester, we implemented our action project, in which students created pollinator presentations where they proposed certain flowers to plant in the garden to attract specific Sonoran Desert pollinators. Students had to consider elements such as cost effectiveness, growing time, seasonality, and most important, plant characteristics that have a knack for attracting specific desert pollinators such as color, smell, shape, size, and much more. Finally, our students were able to plant their proposed flowers in their school garden to attract and support local pollinators. They also made their very own seed bombs out of soil and wildflower seeds so they could take them home to start their own pollinator garden. Although learning about the lack of diversity in both the world around us and the workplace was troubling, it led me to get involved in an amazing outreach experience that changed my mindset on the way I see the world. I have accepted the harsh reality of the lack of diversity out there, but I have found ways to confront these issues that humanity faces by getting involved in the local Tucson community and inspiring change on a small scale that could potentially and hopefully will reach people on a larger scale in the near future.